And we are back with another Dokkan fan-made unit. It's been a bit of a minute since I've made one of these videos, but let's give our live reaction to this fan-made transforming Super VEGITO unit. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we've got the leader skill, and the leader skill is Majin Buu Saga, Fuse Fighters, and Super Saiyan. Honestly, Super Saiyan alone will probably carry the team, although overall it does seem like a pretty decent team. Nothing too impressive, but it does look decent. And then for the full 200%, we've got Accelerated Battle and Battle of Wits. So far, so good. And then for the 12 key super, for the super attack effect, he stacks defense permanently, raising it by 30% per stack, and then also has a high chance of stunning, which is 50%, and then for the ultra super attack, he greatly raises defense for one turn and stacks attack permanently. So I think you probably want to avoid the ultra super so you can stack that defense, and then he also lowers the enemy's attack and defense. To be fair, in Super Battle Road, actually both of these effects are good for SPR. So let's move on to the actual passive skill, because so far that is good. So the entrance animation, after that activates, he guards all attacks for 4 turns, and also foresees enemy super attacks for 1 turn if there are 2 or more Majin Buu category allies on the team, or when there is a Majin Power category enemy. Attack and defense plus 200%, so he's guarding here, and he foresees enemy super attack for 1 turn, and he's got 200% attack and defense, and he creates tech orbs, and then he gets an additional attack and defense per key sphere obtained, and then launches an additional super attack when key is 18 or more. Okay, very good. And then all allies key plus 1, attack and defense plus 30% for 2 turns after the character receives an attack 4 times or more in battle. Once only. So he'll only support once, but he'll support his rotation and then also the next rotation. That's actually a pretty good start, considering he can transform on the 3rd turn. So before you even lose the guard, you can transform. And his link set is Legendary Power, Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fused Fighter, Brainiacs, and Fierce Battle. It's actually a fairly decent link set. Nothing too impressive, but it's pretty good. And then you can transform into the Super VEGITO, and then he's also got a standby mode, which we'll take a look at in a second. So over here, for the 12 key, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and disables the enemy action once within the turn. And then on the Ultra Super, he greatly raises attack and defense. Good. So he's self-sufficient, key plus 3, attack and defense plus 250%, 30% damage reduction. Very good so far. Creates tech orbs. Gets an extra 3 key and attack and defense plus 50% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. That's pretty easy, considering he creates those orbs. And then plus an additional key plus 3, attack and defense plus 50% with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Counters normal attacks with tremendous power, and then a high chance of nullifying enemies' unarmed super attack and countering with ferocious power. Get rid of some of this kit, maybe get rid of that last part and just give him a 50% chance to crit, and voila bloody la, he is the best fan-made VEGITO in the history of fan-made VEGITOs without being too unrealistic. So honestly, this is actually a pretty good design for the unit. And then for the standby skill, it can be activated after receiving 5 or more attacks, and the standby lasts for 5 turns. Gain 1 charge counter per attack received by the character or an ally attacking in the same turn. That's a pretty good condition. So he gains Super Saiyan, that makes sense. And the rest of the link set stays the same if I'm not mistaken. So in this standby mode, he can't attack unless countering or activating the finishing effect. Very good. Defense plus 350%, nullifies enemies' unarmed super attacks and counters with ferocious power, performs a crit when attacking, guaranteed crit, all allies keep +2 and attack and defense plus 30%. He supports guaranteed crits, counters with those crits, and then attack plus 50% when finish effect is activated. I don't know what finish effect means, but overall, this mode over here might be one of the most powerful things in the game, although I would want to add a little bit of damage reduction. Give him 30% damage reduction and you've got yourself the most powerful thing in Dokkan, period. And then he raises attack by 2% temporarily per charge count and causes super ultimate damage to enemy, can be activated when charge count reaches 10 once only. And their stats are 14.3k defense, over 20k attack and 23k HP. Pretty good stats even for an LR, those are pretty good stats. Like, where would this unit rank in Dokkan right now realistically? Is this unit better than something like Orange Piccolo? I think it is. I think this unit would be the best in the game, because he's got a guard over here, and then when the guards run out, you've already transformed. So then in this form, he's got 30% damage reduction, and in the first form, you would stack defense, and that stacked defense would carry over into this form. He'll get a greatly raised attack and defense there, 250% there, 50% there, 50% there, and then the standby mode is super powerful because it's also a support unit. Honestly, in the standby mode, like, this would be the most powerful thing in the game if he had damage reduction. Although this unit, honestly, probably would be the best unit in Dokkan if we did get this. The design of this unit is very, very good. I will give the person that, whoever designed this unit, fair play with this design because it is super good. With that said, let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys would summon for this unit, then you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.